Back to our earlier report of the Chibok girls' abduction. It's now 9 years since that incident on the 14th of April 2014. Joining us live on the news for more is Christian Munduate, UNICEF country representative. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. First, Christian, I would like to know how you feel knowing that over 90 girls are still missing 9 years after their abduction.
Well, I just feel distressed, and I think this should be the collective sentiment of all the Nigerians. It is really very painful to see that not only 9 years ago when 276 girls were abducted, but we still haven't known news, nothing of 96 that are still there in captivity. But also this is something that is happening even now. So I would like to say that in the first quarter of this year, 81 children were abducted. And this really demands that an entire society unite their voices against these horrendous practices. We cannot keep silent to this situation.
Mm-hmm. And as it is, Christian, UNICEF is calling for urgent actions to protect children. What specific steps are you proposing?
Well, first of all, we need to enforce law. There should be a strong legal justice system, because these practices have to be punished in the most severe way. That's one. Second, I think that the police, the authorities should come in and try to do all their efforts so these criminals can be captured. And third, I think that there, again, I'm appealing to the society of Nigeria to feel, to suffer, because this is not a normal way of living. So we all should come up with zero tolerance on these practices. At times, it might feel like, this makes news for a day, 2 days, and then everybody forgets that there are hundreds of children still there, kidnapped, abducted, abused, and this is happening in different parts of the country.
Well, UNICEF Nigeria says it stands committed to working with the government and partners to ensure the protection of the rights of children. In what ways are you doing this?
Yes, exactly. So first of all, there are several non-go areas, meaning geographical areas with restrictions. We really need to have more access to these places so we can reach community and people and help them building resilience. For example, we work in the Northwest, and I must say thank you to the government because they really took serious the international agreement on working for safe schools. And this has worked very well in the Northwest. And this is something that needs to go on scale, because the problem is it has a very small reach. So we really need to count with all the governors where all these atrocities are happening so that we can build more areas that are safe for children. We should, as I said, build resilience with communities, and definitely we should continue working on the legal framework to protect all children's rights, well-being, and most important, their life.
All right, UNICEF country.
I must say,
Okay, quickly wrap up on that thought, please.
Yes. I must say that the government last year signed and now it's implementing the handover protocol, which is an international treaty that prevents and reduces the detention of children during armed conflicts. So this is happening. This is running well, and there are other initiatives that are happening to protect children that are returning from abduction. But again, there is a lot more to be done, and we need to do it together. But basically, security, protecting people is an urgent need.
Indeed, an urgent need it is. UNICEF Country Representative Christian Munduate, thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you.